here's where we're at. So you got a race basically in 4 months.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
This is stress fracture. You don't run in the race basically.
Right. Yeah.
You're still living hardcore. So I think we put a boot on today.
Okay.
Unless you want to go and take it from a stress reaction to a stress fracture in the interim between getting now and getting the MRI.
Right.
Well, this didn't start out the way it was supposed to. Well, time to go for my run. I'm just kidding. I can't run right now, which really sucks. All right, welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to another video. I'm stoked you're here. So yeah, I'm in a boot on my foot, which freaking sucks. But if you watched the last video, you'll know I am training for the Chicago Marathon. My plans to run the Chicago Marathon in October. And these past couple weeks, I have just been gradually ramping in the mileage, trying to get ready to start my training block, which should have been this coming week. But the first week of ramping up mileage post Pittsburgh Marathon, I started having a pain in the top of my foot, and it was a pain that got worse with activity. Tried to address it with some physical therapy, no luck. Went to the orthopedic surgeon this morning, or doctor this morning, to get x-rays, and nothing showed up on the x-rays. So no real conclusive anything yet, but yeah, it really sucks. They did order an MRI, but I'm not able to get in for the MRI for a little while. So what they're trying to do with the MRI is rule out stress fracture as what this injury is, because a stress fracture, if I were to continue to run on a stress fracture, the risk is that it becomes a full-blown fracture, which is the opposite of the direction that you want to go in terms of getting healthy, obviously. So in the meantime, they have me in a boot, and we'll see how it goes. I really, really hope this thing clears up. There are a couple other possibilities as to what might be causing this other than a stress fracture, but we're just waiting to see what that is. In the meantime, I'm relegated to the bike, which, meh. So what I'm really doing on the bike is I am matching the workout. So like today, my workout was supposed to be a 1.5 mile warm up, 8 by 1 minute tempo intervals with 2-minute recoveries, and then a 1.5 mile cool down. So what I'm really doing is, you know, like a 15-minute warm up on the bike, and then I hit 8 1-minute intervals at a similar heart rate that would be a tempo or a threshold running heart rate, which for me is like mid 170s. So 8 intervals where I'm hitting it hard on the bike, I'm cranking the resistance, cranking the tempo, trying to get that heart rate up into the 170s with 2-minute recoveries in between each 1-minute set, and then a 15-minute cool down. So that's what I'm doing, is just trying to maintain and hopefully even build a little bit that cardiovascular fitness while I'm unable to run. And hopefully we'll find out, this thing in my foot will clear up, and we'll find out that it was just, you know, some sort of tendon muscle swelling issue that just needed some relief with the boot, and it clears itself up, and I'll be able to get back out there and hit the bricks. It's a little weird. I'm a little disheveled making this video on the fly. Let me know, by the way, if you guys like this format. This might be a little bit more vloggy than I typically do, and if you guys enjoy it, drop a comment and let me know. And this would be a great time as well to go ahead and subscribe like the video, do all that stuff, all the YouTube stuff. Yeah, I appreciate it. So I've kind of had some time with this injury. Now it's the next day from whenever I was filming yesterday. I've kind of had some time to really kind of evaluate and think about how it genuinely affects me in the long term, you know, beyond a couple weeks, a couple months. And it just kind of got me thinking about how a lot of people approach life. And sorry, this is about to go a little deeper than just like a running vlog, but you know, in general, I think people are afraid to try hard things, to do things that take a lot of time and energy investment, because something unforeseen, like an injury like this, can come along and just like totally blow up your plans. And I think that keeps a lot of people from even trying in the first place. For me, if this injury keeps me from running my race in Chicago, then all the work I've put in up to this point in terms of getting ready and training for Chicago will have been quote unquote in vain. But look at a further out timeline. Look at what I've gained in terms of character built, in terms of overall fitness, in terms of self-discipline and determination, and what training up to this point has gotten me and how far that's gonna take me into the future. You know, I'm not just looking at Chicago in October, right? Like in the next few years, I'm looking at Chicago, New York, Boston, the big races, right? Maybe an Ironman at some point. And the work that I've put in up till now counts. Injury or no injury, like that's all valid, worthwhile work. And I think if you're just afraid to do the work because you're afraid it might not pan out the way that you want it to, you're just gonna waste a whole bunch of time doing nothing meaningful. Meaningful things by nature, by definition, they take time, they take work, and unforeseen stuff will happen, it will creep up. And that's just life, that's just the reality. So, I don't know, it's just kind of some ramblings, if you will, on the topic. You know, we're gonna keep getting after it, we're gonna keep training. Fingers crossed we make it to Chicago in the fall. But if we don't, like, we'll get back out there. Like, we'll be racing again soon, we'll be running again soon. There's races that happen all the time, all over the place, and we're gonna make it happen. So, yeah, I really appreciate the love. This is not how I planned for this series to start. You know, the unexpected nature of this. I had probably the next 4 weeks of content planned out, multiple videos per week, different content segments, the whole thing. And I'm talking planned, like scripted, shot listed, story arced, the whole biz. And it all just got blown up. It wasn't just like my running and my training plans that got blown up. It's this content plan that I've been really putting a lot of hours into. It all got turned on its head with this injury, and that's fine. Like, this is just as good. Hopefully you guys feel that this is just as good as well. I appreciate you guys. If you like this video, be sure to give it that thumbs up, drop me a comment, let me know what you liked about it, let me know what you didn't like about it. And again, like I mentioned in my last video, I'm considering starting a separate YouTube channel for running content and keeping this channel photo and video focused. But I'm also considering not and just putting it all together in one channel. But I want to know what you guys would prefer, if you just want to see one or the other, if you don't mind them all being mixed in on the same channel. Again, I know what I would prefer doing, just from a practicality, ease standpoint. But I want to know what you guys are feeling and how you feel about all that. So let me know in the comments. Do all the YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys in the next vid. Much love.